The old you is dead, and the new you is ready to change your entire world. Hello, my lovely listener, and welcome to Stace Cadet, a cosmic podcast show that taps into astrology and divination to bring forth messages of motivation and guidance for your journey here on planet Earth. I'm your host, Stace Orion, and this new moon cycle in Leo is showing you how to apply your gifts in a way that you've never done before. This is going to be a heady episode, so just put on your thinking cap. Hello. Okay. I'm going to try to softball this message in. It's very, very complicated what's going on right now in the astral and in the energetic, and that's mirroring the physical world. Now, let's stick to the program and talk about what's going on in the astral and figure out how to apply that to your current situation. I'm a little late. I keep hearing I'm late from Alice in Wonderland, the White Rabbit. And that comes from a place of fear. But it was my birthday week last week, and I took the week off. And while I pre-record these readings, there are times when my own journey requires me to slow down and take a beat. So we're going to focus on the new moon. It's Leo season. Happy birthday to all of my Leos out there. We're going to focus on this new moon cycle and continue working with the moon in order to maintain our own cycles and our own rhythms. So what is a new moon? At the time of a new moon, the moon and the sun, my neck is cracking like crazy. You may need to stretch more. So at the time of the new moon, the sun and the moon are in the same zodiac sign, which currently in the northern hemisphere is the fixed fire sign of Leo. And it's symbolic of the start of a cycle or something new in your life. So whether it's as 3D as starting a new job, starting a new hobby, or it's more of an energetic new beginning, like putting full faith in your dreams. It represents doing something you've never done before. And when you think about the new moon, this has a bit of light on it, but a new moon is not reflecting any light from the sun. So think of visual comparisons like eyes closing shut, or a time to rest or hibernate, to take things slowly, slowing down in order to reflect. Did you hear that? To reflect on where you're at in your journey and to make sure that you're not in pieces or coming apart at the seams. The energy from the fixed fire sign of Leo can help you take the data. This is going to be a heady episode, so just put on your thinking cap. Leo energy can help you take the data that you accrue through your experiences, good or bad, and see them from a higher perspective, burn away the old. Let the old you die and become fertile ground for your courage and your confidence. The phoenix rising from the ashes, baby. This is not an easy time, and I'll tell you why. You're cultivating the courage to let go of your old self, your old ways, in every way, in order to stand in your truth and to utilize your newfound confidence to harness your personal power. And what this is doing is this is helping you clear out the old. Let it die, let it decay, let it fertilize the soil of your new, beautiful, strong roots. Separate yourself from the old so that you can go out and explore who you are, express who you really are. Experiment through your thoughts and your actions, new, different ways of expressing yourself, playing, exploring new layers and levels of your relationships. And this is the kicker. To find new ways of applying your unique gifts to this time and space, to your intentions and your goals, your new intentions and your new goals. The new moon is reflective of how important it is to slow down and to observe what is happening. There's a lot happening. You are being guided to let go, to slow down, because you are in a moment of transformation, transmutation, alchemization. Remember, this is the year of the snake. Being able to separate from your old ways, being able to separate yourself from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, that cause fear, anxiety, stagnation of your evolution. This is a time of shedding that old skin, letting it go, separating from your old ways so that you can hear your own inner voice and know how to shine your light in a way that can be truly effective in healing yourself and your community. Learning how to utilize your gifts in a whole new way, helping more and more and more people in all new ways, if you believe and you allow this transformation to occur. So this is what happened. Cancer season, we just came out of Cancer season. And the Chariot card in the tarot is ruled by Cancer. It represents duality. It represents the light and dark in all things. 222, 222. Breathe. I want to go fast. Slow down, baby. Slow down. The Chariot card represents the process of alchemization through choice, through will. You have the power to change your own fate if you allow the light and the dark within you to stay balanced, to remain balanced, to influence your choices in the most aligned way for the highest good of all. And if you allow that, if you abide by that, you will be forever successful. The Chariot is forever successful because she works with the moon. She understands the ebb and flow of nature, the snake. Duality. 2, 2, 2. How to prioritize the best in all decisions. And the only way you can do that is by being present. And you've been doing that, collective. And things are starting to gain momentum, and the astral is asking you to slow down. You are integrating your shadow side into everything that you do, and you are allowing your light to heal it back and forth, dog. It's just like the moon. This is why we work with the moon, to understand that everything is in flux, everything is always in motion. The laws of the universe are constant. And as we grow and shift, alchemize, let go, release, shed, we start to understand our place in the world. You're understanding how to apply your unique gifts in this time and space, dog. You're magical. You have the gift of transmutation. You have the gift of letting go, of releasing the old in order to be the best version of yourself. Peacocks are loud and proud, dog. If you believe you are a peacock, think of what that does to your actions. Think of what that does to your intentions and goals. Because intention is key. If you believe it is so, all of this is going to take practice. All of this is going to take time. There is a sense of urgency right in the collective. I'm late, I'm late, I'm late. But there's something about this moment that requires you to take it slow. You can't rush this. If you want to learn how to apply your gifts to this space and time in a way that makes a true impact, you have to have a strategy. Your intentions have to be aligned to your virtues and your values. In order to dance with the devil, you have to be balanced and stable. You're so powerful, collective. You're a peacock. Don't doubt your greatness. Peacocks know, baby. They squawk. They're so loud. Where I live, there's wild peacocks, and they are just, they don't give a fuck. That's what Spirit wants you to do right now. To use your voice, collective. To talk it out, to express yourself, to find different answers. Get out of your mind and into the physical. That doesn't mean rush and do things quickly. It means doing things the right way, the best way, the most aligned way. So this card represents full vision. I've got the peacock's tail here. Kata Pavanis. It represents the spectrum. It represents inclusivity. It says the peacock's tail is a sacred image in alchemy. The mesmerizing display of tail feathers opens to mark the alchemist having shifted from single to multi-perspective. You're no longer seeing. I'm holding up the mortificatio card. You're no longer seeing in black and white, collective. You're no longer seeing in yes or no. You are seeing how beautiful and strange and complicated your journey and the journey of the collective is. This is a great achievement. The alchemist has opened 1,000 sets of eyes instead of one. You went from one dimension to freaking multi-perspective, 1,000 eyes. This full spectrum. They've discarded black and white. They've discarded black and white thinking and allowed the full spectrum of colors, nuances, and solutions to come into the fold. Creative solutions to complex social and political polarities can be found in this sacred space. The force field of possibilities has opened, and the alchemist has entered a new paradigm belonging to multiplicity, dimensionality, and inclusion. You are being asked to utilize this perspective for positive change while it lasts. When falling back into black and white thinking, as the alchemist does, envision the splendor of the peacock's tail. Each feather contains a shimmery universe of possibility. Okay. What the collective is realizing, what you are realizing, collective, is that while the world is complex, it's strange, it's beautiful, it's terrible, it's ugly, it's delightful. 1,000 eyes, you are able to see all of that all together as the rainbow that it is. And what the astral is trying to tell us, what spirit is trying to tell us, is that you have opened the force field of possibilities because you have been training for this moment. You have been building your confidence, burning away the old, standing into a more leadership role model position. You are finding new ways of applying your unique gifts to this time and space. You're learning how to let go. You're believing in full faith that your dreams are possible and that you can make it so. And all of this work, collective, is helping you recognize the man behind the curtain. The guidance for this card is to go watch The Wizard of Oz, to pay attention to color, right? The Wizard of Oz was like the first movie to introduce Technicolor, maybe, or the technology that it used to go from black and white to color. You're learning how to express yourself in new ways. You're learning how to open up to your power. Two of Wands is all about dominion. It's about power in the present moment. You are the double-wanded one. You have integrated your shadow from Cancer season. Your light and your dark are working in tandem. You're slowing down in this new moon cycle. You're slowing down, taking things slow, allowing the momentum to build naturally, allowing the universe to guide you naturally. Because you know, as a light worker, as a protector of the realm, your energy is currency. What you pay attention to matters. How you respond to things matters. How you apply your gifts to the physical world matter. I'm going to bring in the angels, the ancestors, and spirit, the guides now, to confirm and to remind you of how protected and guided you are. You have nothing to fear. You are safe to proceed. This new version of you understands that there are problems to be solved. This new version of you understands that you have all the answers within you. Don't ask how, it belongs to God. By listening to your inner voice, you will hear it. This is a call. This is a call to action. Your gifts are not meant to just bring you fame and fortune. Your gifts are meant to adjust the energies of the collective mind, to shift your reality in order to shift reality. It starts from within. It starts from doing the work. It requires you to let go, to be strong, and to win without casualty. This is the start. This is the start of like a mental revolution. The collective is ready. You're ready. You've been training to understand how to apply your gifts. And in the process of letting go, of your old self, the self that didn't walk in full faith, that didn't understand the strength of your soul, the data, the knowledge, the wisdom of your soul, and going to the version of you that, yes, you can walk in full faith, this rainbow reality. You can create a better way. You can come up with better solutions. You can come up with better answers. You can come up with better forms of government. Your imagination, it's all in there. Change your inner world to change the world. This is what you're learning, collective. It's so powerful. It's so needed. I'm gonna call in the ancestors. They're already. Let me tell you something too. You're being attacked constantly. This is why we're calling in the ancestors and the angels, okay? You're being attacked constantly in the energetic world. Some of you very well may be getting attacked in the physical world. I pray for you all. But know that this is war. It's going to take grace and humility to walk like a beautiful peacock in this world of death and decay. Let me read that really quick. I've got the summer card here with the bee, bask in joy and light. You have the beautiful golden ambrosia, honey-like energy called mana within you. You have it. And you're learning how now to pour that back into yourself and shape shift into the highest version of yourself again and again and again. to unveil your gifts and to figure out how to apply them in a way that brings redemption, vindication to your soul, to the world around you. There was something in this Mortifactio card that I wanted to read really quick. It says, the darkness must have time to do its work. It's important not to rush into, be hasty with your actions at this time. We've got Mercury, Chiron, Saturn, and Neptune all in retrograde. And Neptune, Saturn, and Chiron are all in retrograde in Aries. It's like grinding your gears, pumping on the gas and slamming on your brakes at the same time. Things are falling apart. They're dying. They're losing strength because you, collective, they were taking it from you, sucking the life out of you. But you're remembering who you are. The darkness must have time to do its work, to dismantle and to loosen, to free us from old scripts and stories. What isn't working anymore? What needs to be rewritten in your world? And how does it reflect in the world around you? As we learn to surrender to this great operation, the earth churns and wisdom whispers in the dark. She envelops us with grace and the promise of what's to come. And the guidance is to read the Egyptian story of Osiris, the god of agriculture who brought stability to chaos, who was cut up into pieces and thrown into the river by family. What's going on in the collective is complicated. But you, my dear, are so protected and you are so blessed with skills and gifts that are just bubbling up to the surface that you're learning to embody and to embrace. So it's important to remember foundations first, to build your strength and confidence within your values and your gifts, your intentions, so that you can race ahead towards the full moon cycle coming up later this month, next month. Okay, family, ancestors. Who is with the collective at this time? Who is closest to the collective at this time? Oh gosh. It's gonna make me work for it. 243, that's my family, my ancestor family alarm. You're doing great, sweetie. 243, we love you. And to confirm, okay, I can't reach it, but to confirm, Skyfather is on the ground. And no matter what background you come from, race, religion, whatever you are, whatever you align to, gender manifests on all planes. And to me, masculine energy is represented through air and fire, and feminine energy is represented through water and earth. So Sky Father is the most high masculine energy that exists, and is asking you, so you can see. It's kind of like the man in the sky, God, the man in the sky with, the eagle, but it's all representative and symbolic. It's just for a visual. It really just boils down to energy. But it says, trust that your path is unfolding as exactly as it needs. I'm struggling to say that. You have a personal relationship with the Great Father. Know that he is lovingly leading you forward. Now, this is like the Most High coming into this reading and confirming to you that you are a creation of the universe. You are a miracle. You are built with joy and light. This is on the top of the deck. I have the shaman card. You're a shapeshifter shaman, dog. ascended master. The Sky Father features in many religions and mythologies as the Father God. He is the counterpart to the Earth Mother in many traditions. So this card represents the universal powers that are masculine in essence. I can't hold it up because it's on the floor. The energies that people have called out to and looked up to in times of need and gratitude. Sky Father personifies your relationship with the masculine energies of the divine and possibly a very powerful male or father figure too. So what this is telling me is that you're being guided to step back and get out of your own way. This with the shaman here, trust in higher forces. You don't know what's coming. None of us know what's coming. And the composition of the astral energies, past, present, and future, the collective mind is going through a shedding of skin, more or less. And that could reflect in your personal life where you know you're at the new beginning, you know that you are standing at the edge of the cliff like the fool, and that you are more powerful than you've ever been before. You think you know what's going to happen. You think you know what's best, but the Most High is creating the best experience imaginable for you. So trusting in a higher power, trusting in the universe. The art of war is learning the strategy of your enemy, observing it, figuring out their weaknesses, attacking their weaknesses in a way that is free from any casualty, free from any violence or injustice, but is rather built on a best strategy. Accepting this will allow miraculous energy to come into your life, so see things from a higher perspective like the eagle on the card. If you have a father or a grandfather on the other side, they are with you now. And with this shaman card, it says trust in higher forces, trust in your angels, guides, and ancestors. They're all here. I may have only pulled 2 cards, but they are all here. You are so protected. There are spiritual allies working in your favor, and their miracles will unfold much more easily when you move into a state of trust. So call back your power, slow down, listen to your own inner voice, and stop allowing external forces to divert you from the miracles you deserve. Hand over all of your concerns to your spiritual allies. Talk it out with them. There is a lot going on in the world. There's a lot that could distract you from your mission. But when you talk it out with the spirit guides, when you talk it out to the Most High, when you just talk it out to yourself in the mirror, you will come up with a better way. They will guide you. They are guiding you. When you do so, allow them to send you intuitive guidance and messages that will allow you to correct the situation and come out on top. I'm telling you, dog. The Most High is working with you now. The Most High is working with the light workers, with the ones that have been doing the work, that are open and willing to let go of what they think is best and to believe in the highest good of all. The shaman card also shows that you have shamanic potential to move between the realms and connect with your guides in an extremely personal way. Now is a time to say yes to what's best, to remember that confidence is key in this cycle. You may not know how. You're not supposed to know how. Your task now is to believe in the impossible and have the confidence that it is so. It's this energy of no longer manifesting material goods. It's manifesting a better way. And for that, collective, I commend you. Spirit commends you. Because you know that there is no such thing as luck. There is only cause and effect. The physical world is the effect of the imagination. The physical world is the effect of your mind. And when you have all of the angels and the ancestors and higher forces telling you and guiding you to do what's best, baby, the cause of slowing down and listening to do what's best is going to affect not only your world in ways that you could never imagine, but it is going to affect the collective in ways that we could never imagine. It starts with you, baby. Dream the impossible dream. This Leo season, you are meant to. Those are all the messages I have for you today. Join us next time for more divinely channeled messages assisting us in this game called life. Thank you so much for listening. If these messages resonated, click the like, subscribe, and bell icon to be notified every time we post. And please take care of yourself. Keep going. And I will see you on the other side.